My name is Claire Montgomery. I am 28 years old and I live in Portland, Oregon. For as long as I can remember, I have always been the kind of person who values loyalty and sincerity in my friendships. I am someone who works hard, cherishes those close to me, and believes that true friends are like family. But life has a way of testing us, and sometimes the people we trust the most are the ones who hurt us the deepest. This is a story about how I learned that sometimes the best revenge is simply to let others unravel on their own while you rise above it all. It was a painful lesson, but it changed my life. When I was in my late teens, I thought I had found something real, something valuable, a relationship with a girl whom I believed was my girlfriend. It was complicated at times. She had a way of being difficult, and honestly, I was often unsure if our relationship was solid or just a temporary thing. There was a lot of drama, but back then I was young and naive, hoping for love to find its way. The worst part was that my closest friend, someone I trusted completely, ended up hooking up with her and basically stealing her from me. Looking back, I realize how toxic that entire situation was. The girl was exhausting and unpredictable, and my friend was no better. Their relationship was a whirlwind of arguments and sadness. At that moment, when I found out, I was devastated. It felt like a betrayal of the worst kind, one that shook my world and left me questioning everything about trust and friendship. I was miserable and felt completely betrayed. But instead of confronting them, begging for explanations, or trying to get her back, I chose to walk away. I focused on myself, my goals, and my happiness. I did not waste my energy trying to fix something that was broken beyond repair. Fast forward to a few years later, I faced a different kind of betrayal. This time from a group of friends who pretended to be my best friends but were secretly jealous of me. They started to distance themselves, deliberately excluding me and treating me like an outsider in the very group where I once felt at home. It was painful to see them laughing and bonding without me, knowing that behind those smiles, there was resentment and envy. They tried to mob me socially, making me feel worthless and isolated. I thought about fighting back, confronting them, or even sabotaging their relationships, but something inside me told me to hold back. I spent a lot of time reflecting on why this was happening, understanding that jealousy is a poison that eats away at the soul. Instead of retaliating, I concentrated on my life, my work, my passions, and the friends who truly cared about me. Years passed, and the schemers began to crumble on their own. Their jealousy not only destroyed our friendships but also haunted their own lives. One of them bought a broken house and tried to renovate it together with the rest, hoping they could build something solid outside their friendships. It quickly became a nightmare. One person ended up with a beautiful new home, while the others worked tirelessly and got nothing in return. The unfairness of the situation exposed cracks they could not fix. Their friendship, once so loud and glowing with false happiness, faded completely. They lost contact and drifted apart, swallowed by their own toxic behaviors. It was as if their envy had created a trap that closed in on them, while I watched quietly from the sidelines, having freed myself from the chaos long ago. The truth I discovered through all this is simple yet profound. Revenge does not always require action, or revenge does not always require confrontation. Sometimes, the best revenge is to remain calm, to focus on your own growth, and to let the people who hurt you fail by their own choices. Their toxic decisions and jealousy will catch up with them eventually, and when they fall apart, you are already standing tall. I learned to value myself more, to surround myself with genuine people, and to never waste my energy on those who choose to be poisonous. Life gave me a chance to choose peace over pain, and I took it. And now, looking back, I can say I have my revenge, not by fighting, but by living well and letting karma do its work.